What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. The voice is still a little sore, but it's getting better. But I'm here to pump out some content for my peeps. So today I am taking a look at our boy DSP's podcast, Level 1 Podcast, where he decided to go on some pointless rant about butter. It was his segment on his day off, which of course is always boring. And of course, he used it to talk about how he has no money and that he needs money and that he spent all his money and that he had to, like a peasant, had to order pizza and stay home and eat pizza like a slob, like the peons of the world. So let's get into the video.
It's now time for a special segment that I like to call Phil's Day Off.
It sounds like the sound box is dying, so that's at least some good news.
So, yesterday was my day off from streaming. And it was kind of hot. It was in the 80s here in Washington State. And quite frankly, after having gone out last week, doing some fun stuff like getting a nice new lamp for my setup and all kinds of stuff like there, this week, we were dead. Like I told you guys, all week long, I had giant bills to pay, and then I had just enough I had raised basically to have the day off during the course of the week. So we didn't have any money to really spend on anything.
This is the internet bill and the condo due fees, which he's been talking about for like 2.5 weeks.
So my wife stayed home, and I ran around and did errands. Oh boy. But, oh God.
I don't understand that. Why does she stay home? Why? Because you don't have a lot of cash and you worry that she's going to ask you to buy her something? Is that what it is? When you're married, isn't your money and her money, it's both of your money. So when someone doesn't have any money and needs something, as a husband, you should be a good provider and be able to, give them some cash or buy them whatever they need. I don't understand that dynamic that when she doesn't have cash, she can't go out. I just don't get it.
Oh. Excuse me. Holy shit.
By the way, you might be wondering why I have a background of butter. The man goes on this tirade and rant about butter. He actually pig-splains butter.
What a belch. Because it was my day off, all right, I had to run these errands, but we started, as of last week, going to a new grocery store, which is one of the reasons why I'm belching, because I have a new kind of seltzer water I'm drinking here, and we get all kinds of new food stuff from a different grocery store. Not to say that it's brand new, but it's basically different. When you go to a different store, they have different alternatives to your products from the other one. Sometimes they have better or worse things. So anyway, let's talk about the day off. All right, I ran errands. First of all right, I went to the liquor store and I spent about $500-600 there. All right, just on booze alone. All right, then I went to the pet store. I spent about $1,000 on supplies for Jasper. All right, and then I immediately came home. I picked up my phone and I spent about $50,000 on microtransactions and mobile games. Okay.
It was actually about 100,000, pimp. You're near 100,000. Phil always has a tell. He always shows us what bothers him, and the way he does it is by commenting and being sarcastic and bombastic and exaggerating things. That's how we know he watches the detractor channels. I know he definitely watches me. I'm living rent free in his head. He watches our stuff. And he telegraphs specifically what's bugging him. And what's bugging him for the last 2 weeks have been the whole WWE champions, how he got snagged, how he got busted, and apparently his whole gin issue that our boy Wings of Redemption brought up the other day.
That's what I did on my day off. Oh wait, that's what they're gonna say I did in all the stupid fuck videos of these morons that they put out every single day about me. Okay, let's go back to reality now. Let's talk about what I really did on my day off. Okay, because I don't have that kind of money. Because I literally live paycheck to paycheck every week. So here's what I really did yesterday.
He's essentially just priming his den heads and hoping that they're going to give him money. So it seems to be a running pattern now that when he gets close to his day off, he begs, and the den heads come in and give him some cash, and he gets a couple good days of donations. But then right after that, his next day, it's always a low tip stream. And what's been happening is several days. So when he comes back the next couple days after that, he has low tip amounts. And of course, he starts, begging and crying, talking about bills, and he doesn't have money to take his wife out, and Jasper and his treats, and this. He's gonna start talking about this water fountain thing that he has for this cat. Mind you, this is a broke person, a broke man, who's complaining that he doesn't have enough money to buy groceries, right? But yet, he buys his cat this water fountain that requires filters, and those filters are about $20. And I think he has to change them out like once or twice a month. No, you get rid of that shit and you give your cat some tap water, or at the very least you give him some, a bottle of water or something like that, or even filtered water. All right, you don't have this special golden fountain for your cat to drink out
of. Went to the pet store. I did get stuff for Jasper. He needed dry food, and we got him some treats this week. I actually need to get him water filters for one of his fountains, but I haven't been able to afford them. They cost like $20, and I'm like, dude, right now his water's okay. I know probably another week or two I'm gonna want to replace the filter, but I can't afford it right now. So I'm looking on like they have it, but I can't get it right now, right?
Jesus fucking Christ. This man. You can go to Walmart and buy yourself a pack of great value filtered water, right? Which is perfectly consumable by humans and perfectly consumable by animals. You can get a 40 pack, right? A 40 pack, right? There's 30 days in a month for your cat. You're not going to go through one bottle a day for a cat. At the very most, a cat might drink a cup of water, maybe 2 cups of water a day max. So essentially, a pack of great value filtered water, the water bottles of 40 count, runs you about $5. That'll last you essentially 2 months for your cat. And you're here. God, I don't understand. You just hurt my head sometimes, Phil. You hurt my head sometimes. You got no money, but yet you're spending $20 on these filters for your cat to drink water. Go to fucking Walmart, get a 40 pack of bottled water, and that'll last you 2 months, and you can dedicate that specifically to your cat. It'll probably be even better than that stupid filtered fountain water.
A few other odds and ends, because usually on my day off, if my wife does not go out with me, she'll order stuff from stores that we need stuff from, and I just go pick it up. The online ordering system that a lot of these stores do. That's how I do it now. And that's good because it saves time. And let's be honest, also, the less time you spend in a store, the better with these fucking idiots who are still, getting everyone sick and shit. And then I went grocery shopping, and like I said, the grocery shopping is at a different grocery store. And so this is only the second week I'm going to the new grocery store, and I don't know really where anything is. I mean, I went there last week with Kat. We went together, but I went this week by myself, and I'm trying to go through the aisles, grabbing everything. But undoubtedly, what happens is, you don't know where everything is, and I get confused about where certain things would be. So for the life of me,
every grocery store in the world, even a grocery store in the middle of Afghanistan, in the poorest parts of Afghanistan, in the mountain regions of Afghanistan, if you find a grocery store, they're going to have something called signs, basically right above, that basically says this aisle has X, Y, and Z. It's not that hard, pimp.
I've gotten everything that I need on my list, but I can't find butter, and I can't find chicken meatballs.
Butter.
I told you guys about the chicken meatballs we have with pasta, right? It's actually this style of meatball they make that's made of chicken instead of beef, it tastes really freaking good. Like it has herbs, spices, and cheese in it. So it tastes like an Italian meatball, but it's made of chicken instead of beef. It's better for you, lower fat, much healthier for you. And we're having pasta this weekend. I'm looking throughout the whole store. I'm like, I know they have them, all right, because I was just there the week before, and as I was going through the aisles with Kat, I noticed, I pointed to it, I said, aha, see, they have the chicken meatballs we like, so we can still have the pasta that we like, the way that we like it. So this week we decided we're going to have it. I can't find these things in the whole store. I know I saw them last week, okay? And butter. Who the hell can't find butter in a grocery store? But I can't
You
find
moron.
the butter section. Like, where the fuck is it? There's the milk. There's the cottage cheese. There's the cream cheese. There's the sour cream. There's the creamer and the cream. There's the yogurt. Where the fuck is the butter? I'm driving myself nuts. So I'm in this grocery store. And I'm actually texting my wife. I'm like, hey, so I saw some really cool stuff. I got some ideas. This grocery store is pretty cool. What they do, like a lot of grocery stores do this, but the previous one I went to, they didn't really do it that much. They have meat that they pre-prepare for you. So if you want to have dinner, rather than you doing it yourself, it's already kind of ready to go. So they have they have chicken, pork, beef, and fish, all pre-marinated, pre-breaded, depending on the style you want. So all you need to do is add a couple ingredients quick, toss it in your oven, and you're good to go for a full-fledged dinner. We found big ass chicken breasts, giant, breaded with both like a seasoned breading and cheese. It's basically chicken parmesan. All you need to do is add your own sauce, toss it in the oven, and you have homemade chicken parmesan. Good to go. It's pre-done. Oh, this is good stuff. Like, I'm actually excited about going to this new grocery store because they have better options, more flexible meal options as opposed to the stuff we used to get at the other one. So,
but they don't
so
have
butter.
All this stuff, butter.
About all these ideas we can have for meals. But then I get to the end, I'm like, okay, I gotta find this stuff. So first of all, where were the chicken meatballs? Well, were they in the section with meat? No. Were they in the section with chicken? Like just chicken in general? No. Were they in the section with the other meatballs that were available? No. Were they in the section healthier foods? You think, oh, it's chicken meatballs, maybe it's in the healthier food section. No. Where do they keep them? Next to the hot dogs. What? Yeah, so it's weird. What it is I guess this place doesn't really know how to categorize certain things.
No, you idiot. It's processed food. It's processed food. Those chicken meatballs are basically grinded up chicken parts, like a chicken nugget, like a chicken McNugget, and they basically form a ball. So you think you might be eating this healthier stuff, but essentially what you're eating is a hot dog made of chicken.
So they had no idea how to categorize chicken meatballs, so you just toss it in the cooler next to hot dogs. You know, really makes sense. Now, why can't I find butter, right? I can't find butter.
Butter? I can't find butter.
Is the butter in the dairy section? No. Is it next to anything that would logically make sense of what, oh, this is where the butter should be next to this? No. It's in its own end cap at the end of an aisle. There's a refrigeration unit, and they put all the butter in the store, the sticks, the spreadable, everything, just in that one end cap. So if you didn't know that because you shopped there already, you would never know the butter would be there. They don't even have a sign that says butter. Just, you have to know that's the butter end cap.
I don't know how this man doesn't forget how to breathe. Like, I don't know how this man just doesn't instantly, drop on the ground because he forgot to breathe. He's just so incapable of just normal, everyday things. You know what you do? You ask someone, you antisocial midget. You basically say, hey, excuse me, I need butter. Where's the butter? It's over here, aisle 17. Thank you. And then move on with your day. You don't have to spend 15 minutes talking about butter. I need butter.
Anyway, it ended up making me, I'm not kidding, I walked in circles for 20 minutes to this grocery store trying to find this stuff. Now, all that may be annoying, but the best thing about this grocery store, by far, they have the absolute best bake shop, all right? Fresh baked goods of any variety you can think of. every day. It's like going to a real bakery, like a standalone bakery. That's how good this bake shop is. When I was a kid, I used to go to a grocery store that was called Stop and Shop. And every week, my parents would go to the baked goods at the very end. Okay. I'm just going to ban a fucking idiot right now. Yeah, every week, I would basically go to this grocery store, and they had an amazing bake shop as well. This is when I was a kid. And my parents would get fresh bagels. I love bagels because I used to get them fresh every week from a bake shop like this. Now, here's the difference between mass-produced factory bagels and actual bake shop bagels. Mass-produced factory bagels taste good, but they're pretty much soft throughout.
Alright, I'm skipping this because I can't take it.
Bland. Why is this muffin bland at Subway? Subway didn't used to have the flesh. It's really, really good because now you have giant sandwiches on this fresh, authentic submarine-style bread.
The man is pig-splaining bread.
That was interesting. And then I come home, all right, and basically we unload all the groceries or whatever, and it's time to order our meal for the week. And I said, all right, well, let me see, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't really pay attention to what I was spending. You know, between the $400 of liquor, the $1,000 I spent at the grocery store, and the $50,000 of microtransactions, I didn't know how much I had spent.
All true. And you know how we know they're true? Your bank leaks. Your bank leaks, pimp.
So my wife and I are trying to determine what we're gonna have for dinner. And I open up my account and I look, I'm like, oh my God, that's all I have left? I have everything I had, for the week, like I said, but it is the big bills cleared. I spent what I had to spend on my day out. I'm like, wow, we really, excuse me, we really don't have a lot of money left. Like, so what are we gonna do for dinner? And my wife was like, it's all right. Actually, I just got paid. So you know what, this week I'll buy dinner. So that way we can get whatever we want, which I was very happy about, because if not, I would have gonna have to skimp on our day out for dinner, which would have sucked ass.
You didn't go out. You ordered pizza. That's essentially what you did. You didn't go out. You ordered pizza. Now, yeah, it's not a home cooked meal, and you can classify it as going out or eating out. But that's not what you tell your den heads, pimp. You tell them that you need tips so that you can go out for dinner with your wife. So, where's that money going, pimp? Huh? Where's that money going? Where are you spending that at? WWE Champions? I know that I was playing it earlier the other day, and I saw that they got a tournament thing going on. So, did you spend your money on that and made Kat buy dinner? Is that what you did? Huh? You know what you need to do when you don't have any money? You basically say, hey, hon, we don't have any cash. I have a couple bucks. I want to save that for whatever. How about we just, have some ham sandwiches, okay? Have some ham sandwiches, turn on a candle, one of them Yankee candles that, you never got, Kat. Turn one of those on, sit there, watch a little bit of TV, maybe play some Skyrim, call Tyrone, and just have a nice day in. And just suck it up. Anyway, yeah, he keeps going on. This went way too long. He essentially did nothing but the same garbage he does every single week. So I'm hoping I made it a little bit entertaining, and you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Peace out.